Hello and welcome back to the Millie Olive podcast.
Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. If you're listening to this when we've released it, it'll be like a week before Valentine's Day, but we're like, let's just get into the love spirit early.
Let's get into it. Let's get some red sequined love heart headbands on for those of you who are not watching. We like our props.
We do.
For our seasonal episodes. There's just nothing wrong with ordering a little £3 Amazon headband. Well, there is probably a lot wrong with doing that, but just getting us in the spirit.
We've spoken a lot, haven't we, about being silly and how we love being silly and, just, yeah.
Silly.
Goofy. I'd also say, so we're filming in my bedroom in Colchester, and behind the camera is a big mirrored wardrobe, and it's very distracting.
Yeah, I'm not loving it because you can see every little hair out of place, just every little flaw, something wrong. I just want to keep touching things up and be conceited, but I need to stop.
Yeah, I feel like I keep looking at myself in the mirror rather than the camera.
Yeah, I agree
and
with
that's
you.
really irritating, so I can only apologise for those who are watching it.
Yes. We are also filming on a new camera, so
I'd
be interested to know if the quality's any better.
I really hope it is. I feel like it will be.
Yeah.
We're investing in the poddy, what can I say?
We are investing in the quality, so hopefully this has made some sort of difference.
Yeah.
And I can see every little pimple.
Yeah, that's the only thing with like a really good camera. It's good for some things, but when it's pictures of me or videos of me, I'm like, oh, I don't want to see that much detail.
Yeah, I didn't need to see the high definition.
I think I look best in a blur.
Yeah, I need a cracked camera to look gorgeous.
In a dark blur, I look 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
In bright, realistic lighting, it's a no from me.
Savage.
Yeah. But we digress.
Well, it's not very self-lovey of us, is it?
That's not.
No.
And Valentine's Day is not all about those romantic relationships. It's also, the way I view it is just love for everything and everyone.
I agree. It's just, love in every form. Like diving straight into it, really. As we say, Valentine's Day. I am not that massive of a celebrator. I'll hold my hands up. Some people love it. I like it. I think it's always nice to celebrate something, isn't it? You know? And it's an excuse to treat yourself, treat someone else.
Yeah.
Celebrate love. But I'm not that fussed on it.
No, I would agree. Yeah, I don't get like presents for people really or anything like that. I say people as if I've got like multiple love interests.
Yeah, sorry, Pansy.
But yeah, no, I'm the same really. But I still like to use it as a bit of an excuse to, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that is the other thing, isn't it? Some people say, why would you get your partner flowers on Valentine's Day? You should be getting them flowers all the time. You should be appreciating them all the time. So there's like different ways you can view it. But we're not here to go into the Debbie Downerness.
No.
We're just going to answer a few questions about Valentine's Day in general and just share the love.
Yeah. To kick things off, what are your Valentine's Day plans this year, Olive?
Absolutely niche. I've got no plans. What's the reason? Well, we were going to go out for a meal to a nice pub in Chiswick that we really want to try. However, we've got plans the day after, haven't we, on the Sunday? We're doing a run. And I know that our meal will constitute not just a meal, but lots of drinkies. And I want to feel fresh for this run because we're doing it for
someone's charity
run to help raise money for a good cause. So I want to be fresh, I want to be sober, really.
Sober?
Yeah, sober's a bit boring, isn't it? So then I spoke to Pudsey about it and he was like, well, let's just reschedule it for another time. And also I think he's working that weekend anyway. So it's like, let's just move it to another day that's more convenient. So actually on the Saturday, I've got no plans. I actually think I'm going to be alone and weeping. No, I'll be okay. But yeah, nothing.
Yeah, it's interesting. So same as Peter and I, we don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day on the day.
Yeah.
So this year it's a Saturday. The thing that winds me up about Valentine's Day is that you just cannot get like a restaurant reservation anywhere unless you are one of those people that is so organised and books when it's released, however many months ago or whatever. So like anywhere we want to go to is booked up with the compounding effect that it is also on a Saturday. So we often just do it on a different day where we can get a booking around the same time. So this year on the Friday, we're going to, it's a restaurant called I don't know how you say it. Hausu. It's spelled Hausu. It's just outside Peckham Rye Station. It's literally basically in the station, but we've walked past it many times and I've heard good things. So we kind of use it as an excuse to just go out for a nice meal and try a new place, really, and have a few drinkies as well. But we do that most weekends.
Yeah.
Peter and I love a dinner and drinks all the time and trying new restaurants.
But that's nice. So. You celebrate your love all the time.
Yeah,
not just
exactly.
Valentine's Day.
And we weren't talking about it. We're like, oh, shall we just stay in and cook? Like cook and get a nice steak from the butchers, do something like that, which I see the appeal in. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. Peter and I do that on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, you do.
Like, we do that a lot.
Peter's quite a cook as well,
He's quite a cook. We love food. So we are often cooking lovely, delicious meals together. Well, he's basically cooking them for me and for us. And we go out for dinner a lot. So it's nothing crazy different, but it's just a nice excuse, as I say, to go out and, Yeah, I like that. Do you get presents for Padsy? Have you got anything?
No, we never really do presents. I'm trying to think what I did last year. I don't think I got my present, but I made him a card, and basically his surname is Puddle, which is why he's Pudsey, and I'm obviously Olive. So I used a bit of the old chat GPT and created a little cartoon image of an olive in a puddle and then stuck it on the card. Now I know that AI has its sustainability issues, so we're not going to go into that. I was reckless. But yeah, just like a really cute little card. And then I think I just wrote him a nice little message in it and he really liked it. I think that's all I did. I actually can't really remember.
No.
But yeah, we don't tend to do presents.
Well, it's just after Christmas, so you've already done presents for that. So it's, Yeah, I think last year I wrote Peter a poem, a really personal poem, but with our inside jokes in it kind of thing. Yeah. But I made a point not to use ChatGPT to create the poem, because you can do all sorts of it now, where you can just go, write a poem about my boyfriend Peter. But I wanted to not do that, so I did that. And I think I just put it in a card and gave it to him, and that was that. I think he might have bought me some flowers, and that was perfect. No elaborate gifts. It was lovely. So
yeah. I mean, each to their own. I think if you want to celebrate your love with gifts, I think that's a beautiful thing too.
I do love a Valentine's celebration as well.
Me too. I was trying to think about this, if I've had any recently or any that I can remember. I definitely have, but I can't recall.
I feel like we always do a lot with the girls around that time of year anyway, because it's lots of our friends' birthdays.
Yeah.
In Jan and Feb. So there'll be some get together at some point with the girlies and that can count as a Valentine's. But I love that concept too. Again, as we say, just celebrating love in all its different forms.
Yeah.
So it's lovely.
100%. All right, I'm going to throw you a deep question.
I'm not ready.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, we're starting with that, are we? Honestly, no. That's a load of bollocks.
Elaborate.
Okay, no, that's a lie. I have never experienced love at first sight. I wouldn't say. I've felt certain strong pangs of attraction, but I wouldn't call it love. I think I cannot love someone until I know that person, until I know them on a deeper level. And I don't think that initially seeing someone across a crowded room, I'm going to necessarily feel that. That being said, I'm not shutting it down for other people. And perhaps I'm not shutting it down in the sense for me too. Although I'm going to say Peter forever.
Yeah.
My point being, I've never experienced it. What's your thoughts on it?
I agree. I haven't experienced it myself. That's not to say, for example, when I first saw Pudsey, I didn't think he was really attractive and want to talk to him and get to know him. But I think it sort of goes into the question of, looks or personality. For us, personality is very important. Humour is very important. Personality makes up 70% of my attraction for a person. And you can't gauge that from first sight, can you? You can't gauge someone's personality and how funny they're going to be from first sight. So in which case I can only be 30% maximum attracted to them and love them. I don't know. I'm really digressing here. But for me, I've never experienced it. But that's not to say I don't believe in it.
Yeah, I do hear you. As I said, I'm not shutting it down for other people. And I've heard people say that they had that feeling straight away, and they just know they're the one from looking at them. But not for this old chica.
No.
Not for this old chica. But yeah, good question.
Yeah.
Good question to start. Do you want me to, have you got some questions? Do you want me to look, or have you got another one for me?
I can give you another one.
Yeah.
We're just going a bit random here. What's your love language? So I'll quickly say, if you don't know what the love languages are, it's basically how you best like to be shown love. And there's 5 different ways. There's physical touch.
Yeah.
There's acts of service, so doing things for someone else. I'll tidy up for you. There's quality time, so actually just spending good time with someone. There's words of affirmation, so saying you look beautiful today, or that, you know, I love you. And gifts, gift giving.
So 2 that have come straight to me: physical touch and. By physical touch, I mean holding hands, cuddling. That's actually more so for me, is those moments, those little, walking down the street, holding hands, having a little peck, just cuddling and, stand up in the kitchen, that sort of vibe. And then words of affirmation. I do like to be told. I don't want to just assume and believe. I want to be told, I love you, you're the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's the first ones that have come to me.
Have you ever done the test?
Oh, I think I have, but I can't remember what my answer was. How about you?
Physical touch is my top one.
Oh, so you looked at me.
I know.
You too.
You dirty bugger. No, I agree. I just like to be close to someone, physically close.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be like a little kangaroo in their pouch. Do you know what I mean? Not in a weird way, even though
That sounds
it's very
weird.
weird. And in the test that I did, interestingly, the bottom one was words of affirmation. Like, that was the least likely to be my love language.
Do you believe that? Do you think that's true?
I mean, the last time I did it was about 3 or 4 years ago, so it probably does change. I think it does change, and it changes with different people.
Yeah.
So it is interesting.
It's all a spectrum as well, isn't it? You could be a bit on all of them, you know. And
Yeah, that's the thing. It is a spectrum. You're not just going to be one. It's not like you can happily hold hands with someone, physical touch, but then if you never spend time with them,
tell you what, I'll take the lot.
yeah, I'll tell you that. Give me all of them.
Yeah.
What's Peter's? Would you hazard a guess?
Yeah. What was it? So physical touch, quality time,
Acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts.
One of them I do think is physical touch, but in a different way. So we actually often fall out about this. He always wants a foot tickle.
Ooh.
He always wants a foot tickle. And that is like quite an important thing for him. Like, as a...
Really mind you saying this?
I don't know, Christ.
It's like quite a personal thing.
No, foot tickle, like just like a little foot. It's not like a sexual rub of his foot.
No.
It's just like tickling them as we're watching TV.
Yeah.
I bloody hate it.
Yeah.
Get your filthy dogs out my face.
Yeah.
We've fallen out a bit about it before. Not fallen out, but bickered. Because I really like physical touch, like holding hands. Peter doesn't love PDA. He doesn't love PDA at all. And to him, holding hands in public is a bit PDA.
Yeah, I get that.
So for me, that's my love language. And him, he wants a foot tickle. And we don't always gel
doesn't know his foot.
Yeah.
Claw around his toes.
So, but it's good to talk about that and be honest.
Yeah,
and
I think you're
communicate,
right.
Because after this little bicker, he said to me, but that
means
for
a lot to me.
means a lot. I said, well, this means a lot to me. So you compromise and you do it for each
That's why
other.
open communication is so important. I think you can have you can have arguments with people because feels like they're not showing that they love you, but actually they're showing it in a different way. And
you've all got different. You need to.
It isn't. I think it is important.
Do you know Pudsy's?
He hasn't done the test, but I would hazard a guess of physical touch as well. Again, not in a weird way. He is just the cuddliest man I've ever met in my entire life. He is so cuddly. He just loves cuddles, just constant. Which is lovely because I love that too. So it actually works really well. So I'd say that. I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out. All we've bloody said is physical touch.
No, but that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
That is the honest truth. Okay.
What's the most romantic thing that your partner has ever done for you? And we'll say specifically Peter. We don't want to be.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going into
dragging out the
XYs. We're not doing that. I think it'd be best placed. Can I sit on that for a second? Have you got one straight away? Because I'm going to miss something, I feel.
There's a couple for me. So one of them was my first birthday that I spent with Pudsey. We'd only been together for like a month, and he bought for my birthday us tickets to Berlin, and we went to Berlin and had like the most romantic, loveliest trip away, which was like so romantic and lovely and something I wasn't used to, and it was so early on in the relationship, and just everything about that was so lovely and beautiful. So that's one of them. Another one that I can think of is this is a bit of a random one, but I remember when I first moved into my Brixton place, into that shared house. Mum and Dad came and helped me move all my stuff. Pudsey helped me all day. We were severely hungover on that day. He helped me unpack everything. He then drove me to IKEA the next day, came with me and helped me pick up loads of bits. I was then starting to come down with food poisoning. I was really poorly all of a sudden. Sounds like a cop-out. But I was. When we got back, I was literally laying in bed with cold shivers while Pudsey was putting together like a big like flat pack shelves. It honestly took him about 3 hours while I was laying in bed, and he was just doing it for me, obviously looking after me. But at that point, I just wanted him to do the shelves, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like literally did it completely for me while I was in bed. I think then the next day I had to take off work because I was really poorly. He also took the day off work. He drove me back to he lived in Putney at the time, looked after me all day. Like it was just this little few days where he just like really looked after me and cared for me, and I just felt so grateful.
Yeah.
Especially him doing those bloody flat pack show. I couldn't have done them. I will say, after a few weeks, they started falling apart.
That's beside the point.
So I did say to me, you're a cowboy builder. You're not very good, are you, mate? But no, bless him. Like, I literally didn't help at all. So yeah, I think that's probably the main one.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
It's really... Because it's not all about gifts. It is about, just being there and the present.
And he didn't moan. Not that he should have, but he didn't moan at all. He was very just like, calm and mellow about it. Like exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
So yeah. Beat that, Peter.
Oh God, yeah, right. So I'm thinking of little examples. One thing Peter is really great at romantic is spontaneously buying me flowers.
He does.
Yeah.
Right.
And for no rhyme or reason, like the other day I met him at the station to go to his, and he just was like this. He had his hands behind his back, and then big bouquet of tulips. There's tulips for my tulip.
That's lovely. Oh, he's really cute.
And but what's nice about it is that he knows the flowers I love. So he knows there were these beautiful pink and orange tulips, just sort of my colours. He knows that I'm not really a big roses fan. So he doesn't, and also they were from like a little individual stall wrapped in brown paper. Like he's really good with like personal things like that, and they're for no reason. I'm just like, what are these for? He goes, no reason.
Yeah.
And I love that sort of thing.
I feel like Peter is really good at, like, he really knows you, and therefore...
Well, you bloody hope so.
Yeah, no, I know. But, like, gets you really personal things.
Yeah.
Knows you love and just things like that.
Yeah, and, like, he's very brave with gifts, like, when it comes to birthdays. A few times he's, like, taken a stab in the dark and ordered, like, items of clothing and stuff like that. He has now started looking on my Depop lights.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I like a lot of things on Depop, but don't buy them. I just like to create this sort of, like, montage of beautiful things, and he'll just go on there and find some things I like and buy them.
That's
like,
nice.
So nice things like that.
He messaged me actually our last birthday for some ideas or like opinions on things.
Yeah.
Which even that I think is really romantic. Yeah. Like he's going out of his way to...
I think last year he got us tickets to Paris.
Yeah.
Like, and he's never been fussed on Paris, but he knew that I really wanted to go. So he sort of planned and organised all of that. Again, I'm saying it all like it's all about gifts. It's not, but it is nice, isn't it?
It is nice. You know, it is.
It is nice.
It's that really that extra little mile, isn't it?
I'm sorry if you're just breaking up with your boyfriend.
Yeah,
But
this isn't the best like heartbreak one. Actually, we should do an episode on heartbreak because I've got many a thing to say about it.
Me too.
I remember going through heartbreak and listening to heartbreak podcasts.
Oh, they're needed.
So needed.
Yeah.
So I think that's definitely on the cards. But this one isn't for you. If
This
you,
one.
yeah. Okay, very nice.
One piece of relationship advice you think everyone should know.
Interesting. I think it's really important in a relationship to have your own things going on.
Yeah.
I think it's really important to have your own hobbies, your own interests outside of one another. Not only because if, God forbid, you were to break up, you at least have something and some people to fall on. But that's not really what it's about. It's more about you then have things to talk about. And I think it's really nice to grow separately to then come together.
back.
I just think it's so important.
Yeah.
And like actually really pivotal and healthy for the relationship itself. So
Have your own lives.
Yeah.
Like, you are allowed to do things separately. You are allowed to flourish in different areas. I actually think that makes them more attractive as well.
Yeah.
I think I was listening to a podcast about it and they said something kind of on a similar vein about when you introduce that third party element, it just makes your partner more attractive. Like, in a sense that, I don't know where I'm going with that.
cut the cameras.
Shut the cameras. I've got no point to make.
No, I hear what you're saying, and I just think to have those things to talk about and those different interests, and I also do think I think every relationship needs a bit of space. I think that's very healthy.
Yeah,
To have
I
a bit of-
agree.
if you're with each other 24/7, I'm sorry, you are going to end up pulling each other's hair out. I think that's so natural. Unless that is just me and I don't know.
I need
But
space.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that one big time. Have your own interests, your own hobbies.
And also, if you have, I always think it's beautiful and lovely to have hobbies together that you grow in together,
But also separate.
but just also have separate things, whatever that looks like for you. I mean, Pudsy's, he does jiu-jitsu and his job's very different to mine. I'm very into the gym and running and reading and the podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I've just got other things going on.
Yeah.
And so does he. And I think that's
Really healthy.
really healthy.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's quite a basic one, but it's very key. And I think it's all about you need to have trust in a relationship for it to work. I think if you do not trust someone straight away, then the relationship will just not work and ultimately will break down or just be miserable. I think that's the key to all relationships. If you don't have it, and you don't feel like self-assured or confident in it, then get out. I don't know.
I think from experience, if you don't have trust, it is often a downhill slope.
Yeah, and that's not to say it's even because they are untrustworthy. It's actually sometimes you are the problem, and you have to hold your hands up.
The argument, the insecurities, the arguments, it doesn't make any party feel good.
Yeah,
I don't know. That is just from my experience. There probably is ways around it, but I don't
know. I just think. And I've been in past relationships a bit like this, where I didn't feel happy or assured when my partner would go out on a night out. And that was partly my insecurities, for sure, but partly them and the way they made me feel. But now, like, I'm in this relationship with Peter. He goes out all the time with his mates, and I couldn't care less.
No.
Because I couldn't trust him more.
You don't often message when he's out.
No, we don't, because to be honest with you, what have we got to say? Like,
you're enjoying your night
Yeah.
out. You're enjoying your peaceful night
I'll
in.
see you the next day and we'll have a catch up and talk about it. I don't need to know all the drama right now, to be honest. Tell me the drama tomorrow. Because I just trust him. I don't know. I just think that's something you really need to focus on and look at in your relationships. And yeah,
I agree. I like it. What's one way that you like to show love to yourself?
Oh, good question. And I'd like you to answer it first. This is a bit of a rogue one, but I do really think this is a real form of self-love for me is doing the things that I don't want to do that I know will make me feel good in the long run. So I know that's really boring, but it's so true. For example, if I really can't be bothered to meal prep tonight, I can't bother to cook a good meal, but I know how good I'll feel afterwards, for the days after, I'm going to nourish myself, then I'm really good at just doing it because I want to take care of future me. I'm very considerate of future me.
Yeah.
And as soon as I get that little pang of, oh, I don't want to do that, I know that means I've got to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do get you.
So it's a bit of a rogue one, but or like, yeah, I don't want to go for a run, but I know I feel great after it. Once I'm in that shower afterwards, I'm like, oh, go you, you're amazing.
Yeah, I do hear you. For me, it's buying myself a Coco de Mama baguette.
Yeah, okay.
I think you pronounce it Coco de Mama.
Yeah, Coco de Mama.
It's like an Italian fast foody. You can get it in like Sainsbury's. You get meal deals and they do baguettes and they do a pesto mozzarella, like caprese baguette. So it's like pesto, mozzarella, tomato in this huge baguette. And I'm bloody obsessed with it.
You are?
And it's in the premium meal deal.
Yeah.
So it does mean I have to splash the cash a little bit. I think we're talking about £4.95. Actually, no, about £5.25, I think, for the full meal deal. Yeah. But for me, that's a real act of self-love if I get it, because I'm like, yeah, you're worth it. Enjoying it just makes me so happy. So for me, it would be buying myself one of those baguettes.
Yeah, I'm the same with prep baguettes. I'm a prep baguette girly, but
I won't do it all the time. On a rainy Tuesday, you probably won't catch me doing it. But
it's
more a special occasion.
Friday, I do like to do the same, but with a prep baguette.
On the sort of romantic gestures, another thing that Pudsy's done actually before is he was going to jiu-jitsu that night and I was in the office and he was back at home and we're talking about what we're going to do for dinner and he was like, oh, well, I'm at jiu-jitsu, so I'm going to sort myself out. I was like, okay, no worries, I can sort myself out. When I got back from work, there was a Coco de Mama baguette in the fridge. Like, he bought it. I don't know. Again, you might be thinking bare minimum, but it still means a lot to me.
Yeah,
it's the thought.
Nice.
It's the thought.
Yeah, completely.
Oh, and I'd actually already bought myself one on my way back home, so I had two. Yeah. And then Pudsy was like, oh no.
There's too much love floating around.
Because I love myself. He loves me. So much love.
Yeah.
But yeah. If you don't know, get to know. Actually, don't get to know because they're few and far between.
I did try some look the other day for one, so I wanted to try it, and they didn't have any. There was an empty space.
I think part of the reason I love them so much is just because of the sheer size of them. I am a bit of a volume eater, and I just like things that are really big and indulgent, and because they're just massive, I just love them.
Yeah.
So do that what you will. Sidetrack, but
next question.
Yeah.
What's the most memorable thing a friend has done for you to make you feel loved? Or just one of?
You got an example?
Too many examples. Lots of things, to be honest. Got some amazing friends. Again, don't have to go back to like heartbreak, but I remember when I had a really bad heartbreak, it really showed who some of my true friends were at the time. Not true friends, that's a lie, but I've got loads of true friends. But some of the acts that my friends would do, I remember one of my friends left a little book on my bed that was like full of positive quotes. One of my friends would keep checking on me and she'd go, do you want to go for an evening walk with me? Things like that to just get me out. And all those little acts, or someone bought me some flowers. It sounds so like overdramatic, you know, but it was, those little things were so memorable to me. And you know, didn't cost them much or anything, but I just thought those were real gorgeous acts of love and reminded me that boys ain't shit. Like, you girlies are it.
Yeah.
They are something special and they'll always be there for you.
100%. No, I completely agree. For me, I mean, a very recent example, which I think I've spoken about in the poddy before, is my friend Georgia made me a little bauble in the shape of an olive. So lovely, like a little felt bauble, which like really good. Just that thought and that like that she made that and then sent it to me. It just was so lovely. So that's like a recent example. I remember like at uni on my birthdays when I lived with my friends, they'd always decorate the flat, get me a Colin the Caterpillar. I remember I had a weird obsession with Fibre One bars, you know, like the little 90-calorie brownies.
Do they still exist?
I think so.
They were bad.
They were good, but they were tiny. But I had a weird obsession, and they bought me loads of birthday cake ones and sprinkled them all around the flat, like things like that. And it's not all about gifts at all. But
It's about being thoughtful, isn't it?
It's the thought.
Yeah, the thought is just gorgeous. But honestly, the most thoughtful things for me are just the little like voice notes and the check-ins and the thinking of yous and the, I don't know, little messages. I like communications, and I need to be better at that, because we've said before on the podcast we're the worst communicators in the world.
Yeah.
On our phones, we don't reply to people.
True.
Like we, you know, you're lucky to get a happy birthday message from me, because I'm just so rubbish. Need to get better at that, because it goes a long way when people do it for me, so I start doing it back.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. What about to each other? Like, do you something that I've done to show you love that's memorable, and vice versa? I'm putting us on the spot here because I haven't got anything in the forefront of my mind.
You're useless. There's loads of things.
When you edit the podcast.
Yeah. You're always there for me. So if ever I text you to say, can you call?
Yeah.
Which we don't do often. We only ever call when something's happened that we really need to talk about. Like with someone else or whatnot. It's quite a very rare occasion. But within seconds you reply, yeah. And you could be anywhere, you could be at work, you could be... I remember you're in Australia, you're the other side of the world, and you'd be like, yeah, and you'd FaceTime me straight away and give me your time and your wisdom and your advice. And I always feel very, like, seen and heard by you.
I think that definitely goes both ways. I think we're both... You as well. Yeah, if I message you, can you call? The amount of times I've FaceTimed you bawling my eyes out, and you'll give me your time wherever you are, whether you've been with Peter, you've been on, you know, in bed, you've been on walks, you've been in the middle of something, you've been at work, you will talk to me, and you will give me your advice, and you will check in on me. So I think it's the time, isn't it?
Yeah, big time. The time. And just being seen and heard, like, like with things, I don't know. And I also like when you bring me books. When we come record the podcast, Olivia always brings me books. And she's just finished.
I always worry that I'm overloading you with books.
No, you had a stage. It's a great thing. Yeah. But, like, I couldn't finish them. Then every week Olivia would bring me a new book. And
I'd already read them. It's not like I'd bought them familiar especially. But
I like that too.
I'll keep them coming.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Well, I think I can remember one, actually.
Yeah.
What would be like your dream Valentine's Day?
Good question.
It's a tough day.
It's a really tough one. It would involve lots of good food.
Yeah.
Because I love good food, trying new foods. I'd like to be on holiday.
Yeah.
But I'd ideally like to be in some gorgeous, sunny country with a little town, lots of little bars, a beach. Don't know where I'm painting the picture of here, but just going out, having lots of like nice wine, chilling, chatting, drinking and eating.
Yeah,
that sort of vibe.
Yeah,
like
exploring.
Yeah, exploring. No particular activity involved. I just like to mill about. And go to new places and eat and drink and like bond over that. Yeah. I don't know, a bit rogue.
No, I hear you.
How about you?
Yeah, that, or the first thing that came to my mind was like going to Alton Towers.
Oh, piss off. I ain't standing in a queue.
No, I'd get fast pass.
Yeah, but you still have to queue in fast pass.
Yeah, not for as long though. But saying that, I've sort of gone off roller coasters now, so I don't really know why that came to my head. Yeah, I haven't really gotten that. It's sort of same as you, really. Just eating, milling about, chilling. Not working.
Yeah, basically. It's the key there.
Is there anything else you wanted to cover? Do we know how long we've been going for?
We've been going for 37 minutes.
Okay. So it'll probably be about 35 from when we started, and then once it's edited, it'll be just over 30.
No, I checked the time when we started speaking.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine then. We can wrap it up if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you've got anything else you want to talk about.
So I think that's all our Valentine's Day
I
questions.
feel like that's been really brief for some reason.
I know what you mean.
Quick.
Yeah.
But hopefully this isn't too short. But I don't know, you might prefer the short ones. Some of them were deep. Some of them were superficial. But what you can do about it?
Trying to be real here. But we hope you all have gorgeous Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Whatever you get up to, whether you are by yourself, you're with a partner, you're with your friends, family, whatever you're doing, remember to shower yourself with self-love.
Yes.
Because you are the person you're going to be with for the rest of your life, the only person you're going to be with for the rest of your life. So you matter. You're important. And it's important to have a gorgeous relationship with yourself.
First and foremost, before anything else.
Yeah, exactly. And the rest will fall into place.
Beautiful.
Christ, I don't know where that came from.
Oh my gosh, why didn't you say that earlier? Yeah, thank you very much, guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Put these in the bin.
See you, bye.